You have one job in the first 30 seconds of any speech, pitch, presentation, or meeting, and only one job: make them sit up and listen. And believe me, they will only listen if you make them. It's not their job to give you their attention, it's your job to grab it. Most openings of pitches, presentations, and speeches are as dull as dishwater. No wonder the audience keeps checking their phones, reading emails, or talking to the person next to them. The good news is, you don't have to do much to stand out and start your speech like a pro. As a face reader and body language expert, I have a unique advantage. I don't start by talking about myself. Instead, I bring one or two people up on stage and read their faces and body language live. This shocks the audience because I reveal things about these individuals that they might not even realize about themselves. It immediately captures attention because people are naturally drawn to learning more about themselves and others. This is my great advantage. I demonstrate my expertise rather than just claim it. In this video, I will show you the major pitfalls to avoid and my 5.5 top tips for killer intros that will have your audiences hanging on your every word. Let's get started. Put yourself in your audience's shoes. We are bombarded by information. If we're sitting in a meeting, attending a conference, or listening to someone speak, chances are there's a lot of other noise competing for our attention. So if you want to grab your audience's attention, they need to know that you've started. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is doing the housekeeping first. If you start by thanking people, discussing logistics, or mentioning the fire exits, people won't even realize you've begun. Until you grab their attention and make it clear that the real content has started, they'll default to doing other things. Don't bore people with the small stuff. Get someone else to do it for you or handle it later. Avoid small talk and start with a surprise. You must do something that makes your audience sit up and pay attention. Don't be like all the other presenters. If you want to present like a pro, you must do something different. The surprise doesn't have to be huge. No need to pull rabbits out of hats, but it does need to be impactful. Before you jump in, take a moment to breathe. The best presenters stop before they start. They take time to get grounded, signaling to the audience that something important is about to happen. A well-placed pause commands attention. Here are a few ways to open powerfully. Tell a story. People love stories. A quick, engaging narrative with a past, present, and future structure draws your audience in. Keep it short and punchy, 60 seconds tops. Pose a question. How many of you have ever experienced X? A rhetorical question makes people think and engages them immediately. Start with a powerful quote. A meaningful, relevant quote anchors your message and borrows credibility. Use a striking fact or statistic. A bold, surprising number grabs analytical minds and makes them curious. Leverage visuals. A compelling image or short video can instantly capture attention. Bonus half tip. If you're confident, a well-placed joke can create instant rapport. But this is high risk. Only use humor if you're sure you can land it well. So you've grabbed their attention. What's next? The surprise is just the first part of your introduction. To keep your audience engaged, you need to structure your presentation effectively. If you want to know the 3 things you should do next to keep your audience leaning in, I've got you covered in my next video. And if you want to benchmark your presentation skills against the 6 key ingredients of impact and discover how you can instantly increase your influence, take my Presenting with Impact scorecard using the link in the comments below.